So today in the studio, I'm going to be custom quilting placemats. These were made by Monette in Kamloops, BC. So these are the Quiltworks placemats. I've got 12 of them to do, and I am going to be doing them all the same, but there are a couple different colorways. So let's go stitch. While I was editing this video, I decided to show you the lighter parts of both colorways of these placemats, because then you can really see the stitching more clearly. I also edited this video as little as possible and left it in real time. I always stitch in the ditch, even though the ditches are not consistently pressed to one side during paper piecing. I just choose to match my thread to the lightest fabric color and do my best. It does take some practice for sure. If you've been watching my videos for any amount of time, you know that this is one of my go-to filler designs, Pebble Pop. It's a little easier to execute than regular pebbles because you can try and get it round a couple times as you go around and around your circle. If you are struggling with pebbles, give this design a try. I'm using my Quilted Pineapple Ruler 20 and my favorite ruler Rocket from Silly Moon Quilt Co. My charming ruler from Silly Moon is also going to make an appearance in this video. All of the links are in the description. There is one layer of 80/20 batting here. These batik fabrics are pretty busy, so I'm using the side light from a window to help the quilting really show for this video. I used two thread colors for this project, a light purple and a dark purple. I don't remember the exact colors, but I did use Glide 40 weight on both the top and the bobbin thread. I wind my own bobbins and match the color to the backing fabric. And I don't change my bobbin color when I change my top thread. I keep my bobbin consistent. It isn't always perfect, but in my opinion, this is a better finish, even if there are some small inconsistencies. This is one reason why I stick to one weight of thread for most of my client work, so I don't fiddle too much with tension. It's hard to see in the video, but I do have a spine drawn here that I'm using to guide my feathers. And I used a water-soluble marker to draw that spine. I did spend a couple hours working on a quilting plan for these placemats, and I'm almost finished updating my design mini course. If you want more info about that, join my email list via the link in the description. That's when you're going to get the best deal. Each one of these placemats took me about 30 to 35 minutes to complete. I really enjoyed working on a smaller paper piece project, even if there was 12 of them. I have an entire lecture about quilting complex paper piece quilts that are laid out in a mandala format. I'll put that link in the description below. It's a great in-person lecture, but it's also ready for Zoom presentations too. Please feel free to ask me any questions below and make sure you're subscribed. It's free and it really helps me keep these videos coming. Also, I want to send a special thank you to everyone who has bought me a coffee this past year. It's been so wonderful to receive your support. Big thank you to Wendy, Sherry, Joan A, Kathy, Terry B, Doris, Denise, Tanya K, Diane, Karen L, Nancy V, Karen R, Susan D, Patty A, Ruth K, and a couple of other someones. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching.